So what are we doing now?
We're walking down to the lighthouse to have a look at the point, and then coming back this way, grabbing a bite,
so
and then heading off. No, I don't have to worry about a backpack just yet, because, mind you, I've emptied that red one completely.
Yeah, well, I have to repack to make sure my suitcase isn't. I don't think 10 kilograms is 22 pounds, and that's quite a lot. But I want to be sure I'm not over, simply because I put things in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm. Let me just check that my YouTube is off before we go out, because I don't want to deplete my batteries for something I'm not even watching. Yep, it's paused. Oh no, it's playing. Now it's paused. That's right, because I was streaming it to the TV. That was pretty good. It's a good service, that. The Chromecast. I didn't really get to see the Atlantic very much when I was in England. It was always the Channel. That's the only bit of sea that we ever saw. The Atlantic was if you went to Cornwall or Wales or Ireland.
Yeah, Wales.
We saw Wales when we were in Wales, when we saw Mary.
Did you run along the coast?
I did. You went. We did. You did the twice visits to Arles and to Wales. I did the once visit.
Right, but if we ran then, when we ran onto that road and down, that was
I think that was called the West Coastal Trail or something. Or, no, what was it? The Carmarthen Coastal Trail?
There is a coastal trail that goes all the way.
Yep. I don't know if I told you, but there was a guy who was walking the entire coastline of the UK, and he started in Wales, and he just kept going. But he took on the challenge of trying to do the whole of the British Isles. So he had
by the ocean, or just
by as close as he could get to the ocean without trespassing. And there are times when he had to get over fences and barbed wire.
That's trespassing.
Well, yes, technically he was trespassing, but he was doing the whole journey, or he still is, with his dog. Yeah. And he could always claim, my dog just jumped the fence.
And you wouldn't want him to break your cheek.
Exactly, so he had some sort of excuse for being trespassing.
So these are black and white things, those birds. Even with their black wings and white bodies?
I think they're probably just a species of seagull.
Yeah, but we don't have them like that.
No. I think that's what they call the black-backed gull. Our gulls are sort of white.
Yeah.
With grey. That's right, they got grey wings and white.
Black wings.
Yep. I could take a picture of those gulls.
Here, stand under the tree.
Alright. Gotta try not to get too much rain on my camera. Shall we go around a little bit this way? Get away from the traffic. Will this take us all the way? Yeah, that's a road of sorts. Yeah. So it's a zona militaria or náutica?
It's part of it.
So drive with care, it says.
Yeah.
Originally I thought that shiny area was just water, but it's an empty car park, I think.
It isn't locked.
Yeah.
But you notice you can't get into that car park.
No. It's locked up. This is quite an onshore breeze with the rain coming down. So we have a picture of some black-backed seagulls, black-winged seagulls. Watch out for the deep puddles. Yep. The roads aren't very well cambered. The puddles kind of build up quite quickly here. We're going up this diagonal.
I would go on that side.
That might be that museum that we saw. Sorilla or so. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that guy was a poet. Did he also have a
Oh, this is slightly less exposed. That's better.
But that's not Corona,
My friend Rob went to some place and bought up quite a lot of pasta. That's the sort of thing people are buying up now because they know if they have to stay in, at least they can have craft dinner. There's going to be a lot of overweight people by the end of this shutdown. Sorry? That's true. Yeah, I did read about that. The rice kind of concentrates the arsenic in the soil.
Yeah.
And especially, if you're living on rice, you're probably going to build up quite high levels of...
What you're told is to boil it in about to pour off the water. And
yeah.
extract a lot of stuff.
Well, I tend to do it the other way and just put a limited amount and let it boil into the rice. Well, I don't eat rice that often. I eat rice about once a week. I think we're going to have wet feet all day today. This little bedraggled pigeon. So the bank opens at 1 and the art galleries open around the same time? Yeah. The art museums? Yeah, but we do have some priorities today, whether it's raining or not. Well, you'd like to change your Argentinian pesos into something more useful to us, seeing as we're not going to be going back through Argentina. But we might be spending a few hours in... We will be. Hola. Buenas. Los Angeles. After having stopped at Panama briefly to change plane. So, home again, all in one day. You did predict that today would have been worse weather than yesterday, and that was correct. Yeah. All right. So let me see what the time is. $11:29. So we're up for half an hour. That's about it for now, eh? Now we have to dry off a little bit and wait for our next outing, which will be to the Tres Cruces bus station, to try and redeem our bus ticket and also our ferry ride to, which we had booked both ways from Colonia to Buenos Aires, seeing as we're being routed through Panama instead of Argentina. So an update on our travel plans. We could not fly out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, because they have closed all overseas flights from Argentina. So now we've been trying to reclaim our return tickets to Colonia and our return ticket from Colonia to Buenos Aires from the SEACAT, the crossing of the River Plate, El Rio Plata. So the first one, the bus ticket, was quite easy because it was only about $14 for the return part of our ticket. But the SEACAT, the buque bus, I should say, was considerably more. So we went to the office with the off chance that they would give us a cash rebate. They did say that they were going to charge 30% for cancellation. And eventually, after working her computer for a fair amount of time, she gave us back a little piece of paper saying, this is your claim number. You will be notified by email how to get your cash, how to get your money. So that's probably going to happen, but that is just considerably better than losing out altogether. That was about $100 worth of ferry tickets. So we're not having to carry any extra Argentinian money because we don't go back to Argentina. So we're going to go next to change our Argentinian money to US dollars. Better? Good.
I tucked it under here, but you may see it's where's.
I've got it all here. But this is also recording, okay? I'm going to stop it in a second if you like, because we're going to be back in the street.
In the rain, maybe.
So where are we heading next?
We're heading home via the Visual Arts Museum. Did you find the street?
No, I couldn't find it.
Okay.
I could use my Maps.me app.
If it gives you the street.
It will give me the street.
Well,
Oh, if I can enlarge it enough to see it. I have it highlighted. In my bookmarks. Let me just check. Museo Nacional de Artes Visuales. It's 2.2 kilometers from here. And the cross street is Boulevard General Artigas and
Thomas Garibaldi.
Garibaldi, yes. Tomás Garibaldi.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Okay, so we go down and turn right on.
The next time we talk to you, we'll be in a nice, quiet art museum, hopefully. Bye-bye for now. Hola, hola. ¿Por el virus?
Sí.
Bueno, ¿podemos mirar por el jardín?
No, no se puede, está cerrado.
Todo cerrado.
Todo cerrado.
Ok, porque no había un lock.
We came from
Sí,
Canada
pero
for
está ajustada la reja.
Sí, bueno, yo soy muy fuerte.
Bárbaro. Bueno, muchas gracias.
La próxima vez quizá podemos mirar.
Esperemos que sí, por favor de Dios.
¿Quién sabe?
Quién sabe, correcto. Bueno, mucha suerte.
Adiós.
Gracias. Me digas cuando salga a cerrar de vuelta, ¿sí?
Mismo, fuerte, sí. Yeah. I'll take a picture of that. There's a picture of funny grass coming up here. It's not really grass, it's more like little blades of green leaves. It looks like raffia, that's what it looks like.
You can walk around because you can see this one too.
Yeah, okay. Give it a good hard tug because she said that we should leave it semi-closed as we found it. Alright, so I'm still recording audio. Now we can look at the sculpture garden from the outside. This kind of looks like a stylized wall.
Of Archimedes.
Archimedes? What's
Yeah.
Archimedes got to do with it?
All the things on the top, or the masons.
Yeah, there's a ball, a pyramid, and a cube.
I think that's masons.
It could be. It could be. What was the other ones? The cognoscenti or whatever? The digerati? No. I'm trying to think of that name. My friend Alan claims to be a member of that outfit.
Not the Knights of Columbus.
Not the Knights of Columbus. There's a guy who could be Columbus. You see, the thing about recording audio while I'm taking pictures is every now and then they hear the shutter going ka-ching, and then there'll be a picture linked to each of those ka-ching noises. Okay, this looks like another way to go back. That's the waterfront, isn't it, down there? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
We can look at the map in a minute.
The waterfront is behind us, so
All right. I don't know how much we're going to see from this side of the park, because it's quite a long way from
we're just walking back to Artigas.
Well, going round the park.
Yeah.
We're doing a loop of honor. And we might get a picture of some outdoor installation here. Yeah, that's the museum at the very end. The one where the girl told me to go away. Until, oh, there's that, what is it called? Silk something tree. Silk thread tree through the fence. I believe we saw those in Valencia, in that Rio de la del Turia, but they weren't in flower because they had that bottle-shaped trunk. Oh, here we go. There's a little walkway up the middle of the park that's fenced off. They would be good pickleball courts, but I think tennis is the thing here. Yeah. That guy doesn't even have a name, does he? It could be Artigas. Jorge Artigas. Oh, not Jose. Jose Artigas. He's got big jowls. He's got the Nixon jowls. I have sort of Nixon jowls. That's one of the reasons why I grew my beard, because I looked as if I had a very wide jawbone. Neither of my kids have developed wide jawbones.
Zarin more than Carlos.
Zarin,
is
yeah.
Like me, with trouble with getting...
Not enough space in the jawbone for all the teeth you got.
And you can't open it very much. He's worse than me.
Oh, this is a bit of street art here.
That's un patita.
Yeah. Compartista. Matos Rodriguez, 100 años. This guy looks like Pablo Arruda a little bit, doesn't he? And this guy, Alfredo Zitarrosa. It's funny, they have this stylized graffiti and then they have a formal art piece, a mural. Oh, there's the spiel of these murals. And then this one with no description. Yep. Ooh. All right. So very soon, this wonderful recording of Montevideo in the rain is going to come to an end. And I got her and her naked offspring. And this is that court that you said looked like a, I don't know, I thought it looked like a Jai Alai court. It's definitely got spectators, space for spectators, but not a big wall for anything. Pelota Vasca, that kind of, looks almost like a hockey arena or something. CV Rincón del Parque. CV. Oh, hang on, it says it here. Las Bochas. Las Bochas.
Like what the Australians, yeah.
Boca, yeah, like bocce ball. Oh, that's what it is then. They throw the balls. It's hard to know if the bottom of it is sand or what. Yeah, it's bocce ball arena.
I mean, they obviously have a mascot.
Yeah, it looks like it might be sand, but because it's flooded, it looks kind of like a little pond. If it froze ever here, you could ice it and play up and down hockey. Yeah. I'm going to just take a good picture of one of these soggy silk flowers. We started this South American exploration with this tree, and we're going to end it with this tree. The first one we took was in Buenos Aires, and this one was in Montevideo. Probably still will be. I'm being signaled. Oh, there's a squirrel there, a cat. Un gato.
Very suspicious looking cat.
He's defending the amusement park ride with his life. I'm going to take another picture of him before he jumps away, because head on is not very good. He's not too happy about the rain, is he? Alright. I think that's it for my recording as well. I'm going to piece it together on the plane flying from Montevideo to...
I thought you might get that tent there.
Okay, one more picture.
Can you see those, the things at the top?
Yeah, no, they're nice. Yeah, they're nice. The rest of it's not so, it's a bit tacky. But the actual decorations on the Ferris wheel, oh, I can avoid the little orange mushroom. There. All right, let's go. Hasta a la casa. We need to get Norma's wallet so we can spend our last Uruguayan pesos. Bye-bye, everybody.